Hey, the Run Pal here, and welcome back to what is probably going to be the last video of the tutorial series during the beta. So we've gone over the initial just understanding your character and your stats and all that. We've moved into the initial crafting and all that. Today we're going to go into something else that's kind of needed, kind of good to understand, and that is the conversation system, the Amity level. Again, a warning, I am not an expert at this. I'm learning this as I go. I can show you the basics of how to begin, but not much more. So the conversation system, the Amity level, unlocks different things depending on where you're at. To start off with, we're going to start off with this giant right here. We're going to interact with him. And I want to get my Amity with him up because I want to buy a certain item from him. Now, before we actually click on this conversation tab, because that's going to consume one energy, we're going to take a look in this window over here, this left window, interest, knowledge, status. When you first get into a new area and you start talking to people, this window is going to be full of mostly, if not all, question marks. You're not going to know what this is. And these are different knowledge items around the town that you want to pick up. In my experience, they've all been NPCs. I've read somewhere where it could possibly be like a skill. Knowing about farming could be interested into a farmer. Knowing about the whatever rodents are infesting a field could be interested into a farmer. But in my experience, it's always been an NPC. So when you first roll into a new town, you want to walk around, and if you watch up here, your mini map, depending on the way you're facing, you can see different things. Well, if you look around, you're going to see these little white question marks. They kind of look like what would be a quest giver on most games. They're not quest givers. They're just unknown NPCs for you at time. So you're going to want to run around town, and you're going to want to talk to as many NPCs as you can. As you talk to NPCs, this window is going to fill in with however many. This guy has 13. Let's see, does this lady have a different amount? She's got 13. Just double checking. What about him? He's got 13. So it seems like, at least in this area, they're all 13 of 13. And for this, it was mostly NPCs. If we hit the HQ, we can bring up our knowledge, go into, I want to say that's under characters, people, Eastern Bellanos, and you'll see here I have all of the Develia villagers known. I have all the merchants known. I'm missing apparently one of the farm people interests, and I'm missing one of the West Camp guys. I'll have to find those. That'll give me 2 more energy for doing that. But that's where you're going to fill up this window on the left first. And this is important as this gives us options once we move into the conversation system. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to click this. This is going to consume 1 energy. You'll notice right there's a little symbol went away from 1 energy. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, it's different for every NPC. For this guy here, Celis, you'll notice this kind of window here comes around. Well, in his shop, there's some items, actually quite a few items I can't buy. They're grayed out. Now, it doesn't say why they're grayed out, but I'm under the impression that basically I have to raise my Amity with him. And it's kind of represented here. If we could get our Amity down to this part here, more items in his shop would become available. So that's what we're trying to raise. For other NPCs, it could unlock quests, it could unlock conversation items, it could unlock more sales items. It depends on the NPC that you're talking to, why you would want to raise it, and what you're going to unlock. Okay, so at the top here, wealth, interest, favor, wealth, interest level, and favor. This, I don't have much of a reason for why this is here, other than this would be when you talk to another NPC, this is going to be the information that they have to some level. Interaction results, once we actually start performing an interaction, this will become more obvious, and we just talked about this bottom window. Down here across the bottom are all the different characters that were originally in that window on the left here. These are the 13 different characters in this kind of like half moon scroll wheel type thing. If we mouse over one of these characters, we got some information we want to look at. And I'm going to try to highlight this in my video editing. I'm not sure I know how to do that. Well, I know I don't know how to do that. I'm not sure I can learn how to do it quick enough to set this video, but I'll try and highlight it. First, at the top, wealth, which is Shield's wealth, obviously not Celis. So if we find Celis actually should be in here somewhere. Here he is. There we go. That should match up. Interest level. Oh, no, interest level is only 19. Yeah, you get the idea though. This is that top area. That is the possible return. Mainly we're going to be looking at here is the favor 45 to 49. In the second part of the window, sparking interest 1961%. Let's not look at Celis because that'll get a little confusing. Here we go. Chlorence. If we look at her, she has a sparking interest chance of 90%. The actual number 28 doesn't really matter. That 90%, what's important. So if we put her in the conversation, there's a 90% chance she will spark the interest of what's this guy's name again? Celis. Alfredo here, he's got a 100% chance, so he's pretty darn reliable. 39% chance. You get the idea. What we're more looking at, though, is the interest below that, 18 to 27. And, well, actually, I shouldn't say more looking at. We need to keep all of this in mind. So we need to keep how much favor could possibly be gained, 35 to 44. Our chance of sparking interest is 100%, and our interest that we could gain is 18 to 27. Now, up here at the top, really very beginning, requirement, gain a maximum favor of 22 or more. So we have 4 spots here. We want to put 4 characters in here that will hopefully spark his interest and gain us 22 favor or more. So we'll start off here with our blacksmith. He's got a chance of gaining 35 to 44 favor. So in reality, he alone should cause this to succeed. But we can go on beyond that. First of all, we can't even actually start it until we fill this in, but he could go on beyond that. So let's go ahead and let's try and we want to gain as much favor as possible. That's going to convert over to a lot of amity when we finish. So that is 35 of 44, 45 to 51, but only a 3% chance. So we're not likely to get any of that. So let's not worry about him. That guy's pretty bad. Let's come over here. 32%, that's pretty low. 81%, 23 to 29. Okay, I think we can do better. 58%, 45 to 47. Now that's pretty good. That is pretty good. That's pretty high. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to drop the blacksmith, and basically they chain together. So if we put a character at the very end that fails, it's going to be a hard hit on our number. So I want to put our risky ones towards the beginning. So I'm going to drop the blacksmith. I'm going to right click Aline in there. 45 to 47, roughly a 60% chance of success. Let's see, 5 to 9 favor. No, we don't really want that. 42 to 59, 13%. Too risky. Okay, we're going to move on. 61%, 45 to 49. All right, that's pretty good. So we have 58 and then 61. Let's do some high level ones. 100%, but only 3 to 10 favor. That's pretty bad. It's a good chance of success, but pretty bad. Let's put the blacksmith back in, and we have room for one more. 68%, 32 to 40. 100%, 31 to 40. Let's go ahead and we'll put those two. So we're pretty much guaranteed to succeed with this going through. And then we are going to hit the conversation button, and we're going to watch here, see how things go. So, sparked interest, gained 29 favor. Failed, gained another favor. It's going too fast for me to keep up. But basically, it went down across and went through, and we ended up picking up a total of 249 favor. Now, had we screwed up, had we maybe not had enough people, or we just didn't have it, and we had failed, we would have gotten nothing. We would have just been done. This exit button would have been active. Since we succeeded, we can continue up to 2 more times. So this isn't going to cost us any more energy. We're going to click continue. And now we have a new requirement, gaining maximum favor of 43 or more. So basically the exact same thing, but now we want to get 43. Favor 3 of 10, that's bad. 45 to 49, that's himself. 61, we're going to leave that. 90%, 22 to 26, she's pretty good. 100%, 31 to 40, that's pretty good. 39%, we're not going to worry about her. 81% chance to succeed, 23 to 29, that's acceptable. We know the blacksmith is good. 35 to 44 with 100%. And Bahar is also pretty good, 32 to 40 with a 68%. We'll go ahead and put him in, and we're going to continue on. Boom. Boom, we're well above it, 73, come back around. And there we go, a huge amount, 317 favor. Since we succeeded, we can continue on to one more time. Now, in some circumstances, you might want to cut your losses and exit there and get this enmity. If in the next one we fail, we lose it all. We don't gain anything. So sometimes you can push your luck to continue on. This guy's pretty easy to do. We're going to continue on and push our luck. I'm also going to point out, you're going to notice there's a little blue line here between these two. There's some type of connection between them. This is part of it that I haven't quite figured out how to tell, but there's a connection between the blacksmith and her. This gives them an extra bonus when you're talking. It's like a common point of interest or something that adds up. I don't understand it yet, so I can't really comment. All right, we're going to continue on. We're going to do one more. Gain an accumulated favor of 146. Okay, so this one's going to push it a little bit. 146, that's quite a bit. What did we have? We had about 180, I think. 3 to 10, nope, you're not going. 45, Silas, you're okay. 22 to 26, no, we're not going to do that. 31 to 40 with 100%, good. That's a good start off. We'll say there's 35. 39% chance. Nope, we're going to ignore him. 81% with a 23 to 30 or 23 to 29. That's not very good. 32% is not very good. Bahar, probably we're going to use him. We're definitely going to use the blacksmith. And I'm just right-clicking on the portrait, and it's putting them in the automatic order. That's all I'm doing there. Right-click, 13%, no. 100%, 5 to 9, no. 58%, 45 to 47. So we're actually going to drop that. We're going to put her in. 81% with a 23 to 29. 32, no. So he's kind of okay, but not great. Let's come back around here. 61%, that's Celis himself. Blacksmith in. Then we're going to put Bahar. And we need one more big one. Is it going to be Celis himself? 45, 5 to 9, that's really bad. That's 23 to 30. I want to say there was a higher one back this way. Clarence, 22 to 26. No, there. Alfredo, yeah. All right, so figure 28. Well, let's say 30, another 30, that's 60, 20 or so, and ooh, boy, this one's going to be tough. Now there are multipliers in there. Another part that I don't quite understand. Let's go ahead and try. So initially we get 29. Failed. Oh, then it went to 44, 81. Come on, succeed. 138, 216. Woohoo! Now clearly there were multipliers. It wasn't just adding up. It was multiplying in some way. I don't really understand. But there's 162 Amity plus 162 exit. Increase. Our current Amity is 461. All right, let's come back out. Let's look at his shop. See, I'm trying to get up to this bed is what I'm after. Still not available. Still not available. We'll come back in. We'll do it, let's see, one more time. All right, we'll go real quick here. Talk freely. So basically, we can't fail. Since we can't fail, we want to get as much favor as we can, but we still want to, like, even though we can't fail to where we're going to lose this energy, if we put, like, Marcella here in, and she, well, not her. Where's one with the low chance? This antler dude. This guy with his 3%, if we put him in and he fails to spark his interest, he doesn't gain us anything. We're not going to fail the overall attempt. We're just not going to gain any bonuses. So we're not going to use him. We're going to use Bahar. We'll use our blacksmith. I'm just not even going to try and pronounce his name. We're going to use this guy here. No, we're not going to use that guy. There was a better one than that, wasn't there? Alfredo was better. And then there was one over here, I think that was better. 83, 23 to 29. 60, her. All right, let's see what we can get. So there's no way to fail. We just want to get as much favor as possible. Very, very good. 426, which is going to give us a total of 43 Amity. So it seems to just round, it rounds to the 10th digit, right? So 426 would round up to 430, drop the singles digit. Seems to be that way. I don't know. We're getting close. We're getting close to being able to buy. Let's continue on since it's not going to take any more energy. Talk freely. All right, so we're going to do the exact same thing. So it was Alfredo. It was the blacksmith. It was Bahar. And then it was one of these on this last page. This guy here. All right. Can't fail, so it's just whatever bonuses we can get. Come on. Well, that's the only one that could really mess us up. Good. 363. Now that should be plenty to put us over the top. Do we push our luck though and continue on? Sure, let's do it one more time. All right, gaining maximum of 26 favor or more. Another very easy one. Now this guy, this giant, is actually a very easy one to do. And that's part of the reason I'm actually doing this. This is the second time I've recorded this video. And we'll go to the tougher one here in a moment. I'll show you how it can really go. All right, we should easily do this one. We're well above it. Failed, but didn't get the multiplier. Still going to end up with 181 total. Good. This should push his Amity. Woohoo! 682. Now, I think we can buy a bed. Yeah, there it is. We can now buy a bed. So we've unlocked more items within his shop. And that is why you would want to, with this guy, increase your Amity, intimacy, whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's close that out. And I'm going to just show you one difficult one. So I actually have a quest right here to increase my level with her, to increase my, to befriend Clarence. Clarence? It's an O. I don't know. Clarence sounds like a weird name, though. All right. Now, this one here, she's a pain. She's a real pain. You can notice I only actually have 48 with her, and I've tried, I must have done this a dozen times, and I only have 48. All right, let's try a conversation. All right, so spark interest with Clarence 5 consecutive times. That one's not too bad. This one will probably be pretty easy. Excuse me. So, 76%, it's going to generate 23 to 29 favor. We're going to take him. 55%, 45 to 47 favor. Now, 55, it's just barely over a coin toss. We don't really want to use her, I don't think. 100%, but he's only going to give us 5 to 9 favor. That guy's real bad. Let's see, 58%, just over that 50-50 mark, but that's a lot of favor. 100%, only 3 to 10 favor. 3%, yep, not even going to bother. All right, our blacksmith, everyone seems to like our blacksmith quite a bit. That's a lot of favor there. Bahar, 64, I think we're going to have to go that guy. He's got that favor there. Let's see, 100%, 3 to 10, 58%, 85%, 94. Alfredo's pretty good, and then I think we'll go Clarence herself. She likes talking about herself. All right, let's go. So, passed. Failed! Failed! The blacksmith! What? Double failed! Ah! Clarence, you're killing me here, Clarence. Ah. Well, you can see how badly it can go. Apparently, there are different skill levels in this that'll grow over time. So we need to spark her interest 2 times. All right, so we're going to start with... But here, we'll do the blacksmith. That should trigger that. Let's see, 76%, 23 to 29, 55. Let's take a gamble here. Put her in. Put Clarence in to talk about herself. And then I think Alfredo. Yeah. Come on. Good. 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 Failed. Still got 38. Now, we could move on. We could move on. We'd probably fail, though. So I'm just going to accept this enmity. Yeah, there we go. We gained a little bit of enmity with her. I'm gonna say that's good, and that's enough of that. Whoops, I hit the black spirit. I didn't mean to bring him up. Go away. I just wanted to see. Yeah, I didn't finish enough. I don't know what befriending is. All right, well, that's what I know of and can understand about the conversation system. Hopefully that'll get you going. If you can figure out how they interconnect a little bit more, that'd be great. But that should get you started. So until next time, this has been Paler. Thanks for watching.